If you want to debate Warsh, what language is Warsh written in? English or Chinese?
I don't need to read the language of the Quran. I don't. To debate you.
So are you debating the Arabic of the Quran or the English of the Quran?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Do you know Arabic of the Quran?
I don't. I don't need to.
If you bring Quran, you have to read it to establish your
The moment
case.
you come to Speaker's Corner and talk about my God, if you do not know Hebrew, don't come to Speaker's Corner.
Yes.
It's the same argument.
That's not the same argument.
Logical fallacy. Thank you very much for all the compliments you've given to me.
They're not compliments.
Big shows. You are that long.
Yes.
I'm not gonna deal with that.
Yes.
But anyway, everyone can be child in their life. I can say you have not lived your childhood.
I cannot debate a Hebrew Bible in its original language. Neither can I debate a Greek gospel in the Greek language. But when it comes to the concepts that you have and the teaching that you have in your translation that you accept, I can debate that easily.
Sure.
But discussing with these Decepticons, I call them. Decepticons. The reason they will. Are you gonna let me speak or what?
No, give us one line.
No, hang on.
No, give us one line.
Because okay, just to clarify the matter.
Who is the prophet of Islam?
Excuse me. Now, do I know Arabic? Question to both of you.
You don't know.
Okay.
How do you know you don't know Arabic? When we had a debate, you needed a help. You needed a help from the guy. I think it's from Lebanon or somewhere. He told you that is the Surah 2. Therefore, you recite the Surah 2 for us. And then when we ask you to read the passage, I show it to you. You didn't read it. That proved that you don't know Arabic.
I see.
So, maybe you learn it by now.
Also, no, Mansour, wait.
باللغة العربية الفصحى.
No.
فإذا نحن نعرف الحقيقة هي
Mansour, stop showing off.
أستطيع أن أتكلم بالعربية الفصحى.
Mansour,
هل هناك منا من يتكلم العربية؟
Mansour,
نعم أنا أتكلم.
show us where we lied
Right.
once.
So
Give us one line.
So
One line.
1 second. The lie I demonstrated is,
It has nothing to do if I
brother,
speak Arabic or not.
brother, one moment.
Nothing to do if I
The
speak
lie is
Arabic
this.
or not.
Do they want me to produce my certificate from University of Damascus in the Arabic language, certifying me that I can go and study?
You hurt that much?
Excuse me 1 second. I am hurt by people lying.
Oh my God.
Show us one line. Give us one line.
1 moment.
What did we lie about? Give us one line.
Slow down.
Line
So,
up what? Arabic?
are you really
I don't know what he's
suggesting?
talking about.
Are you
Give us
listening?
one line.
Are you allowing me to speak? So,
So,
are you really trying to tell me that I need to produce my certificate in which they have certified that I can go and study in any subject in Arabic language in the university?
not really. You had the opportunity.
wait.
You had the opportunity to read it in Arabic,
That's why.
and you
Hatun.
did
No
not
etiquette.
read it.
Hatun.
You had the opportunity.
So now,
you run away.
someone who says
Opportunity,
and
you
demonstrates
run away.
by reading your Bible in Arabic in that debate,
You had the
reading
opportunity
several,
and you
excuse me,
ran away.
Mansour,
by reading.
How old are you? How old are you?
One moment, brother.
Over 5.
I think he says, name me one. So I am going to give
one
you a
line.
lie.
We lied.
Yes, I'm
Go
going
on.
to do that.
Go
Are
on.
you going to listen?
One.
Good.
One.
So
Don't
you,
give us a lecture.
So you lied about me not knowing Arabic while, now I'm going to now prove my
didn't
case.
lie. You said it.
No.
It's on camera.
Did I say I don't know Arabic?
You said you're not an Arabic scholar. You don't know Arabic. You said it. It's on video. It's on video.
Listen,
Arabic scholar.
is there a difference between someone knowing Arabic and becoming an Arabic scholar?
You said you're not an
Yes, there
expert. You said you're not an expert.
Right, let me ask you again. Do I know Arabic?
We can
According
see.
to you, no.
Ali, where's the mic?
It's on video.
I'm not that good.
So when did I say
It's on
I
video.
don't know
It's
Arabic?
on video.
When did I say I don't know
That's your
Arabic?
if that's one, if
on.
that's your
Sir, if that's their argument, none of us speak English because we're not schooling English.
Exactly.
So,
Nobody knows English.
challenged you to
So
a
get
video.
a scholar.
but he wants Adnan to be
Do you know
here.
English? Do you know
He
English?
challenged you.
Do you know
Your
English?
face.
No, I don't know English.
You're not a scholar in English.
No,
you
I
don't
don't
know
know
English.
English, but I'm
That's your
speaking
argument.
English.
No, you're not. There you go.
According to your logic, you're not.
I don't know English, but I'm speaking English.
Shame,
Okay,
shame.
Anidawa, next week, 5 p.m. Everybody,
High five.
5 p.m. Ali Dawa and me, we're going to debate on jizya.
Ustad Adnan Rashid.
Adnan Rashid will be here as well.
Who is challenging you for the debate?
But he wants
and today
Adnan to
he's
be there.
desperate for Adnan.
Yeah, he is.
Shame on him.
Yes.
Shame on him.
So,
I'm desperate.
so I
for
ask you
personal
again,
knowledge, yes.
you know, go and learn English because you don't know English according to your own standards.
Mansoor, you want to debate the Wash Quran?
Are you a scholar
You're
in
next.
English?
After him, you be next. Do
you
want to
speak
debate Wash
Arabic?
Quran? Do you want to debate Wash Quran? Yes or no?
Hang on, wait a second. Before I answer, if you want to debate Warsh, what language is Warsh written in?
You don't
English
want
or
to-
Chinese
I
or
don't
Arabic?
need to read the language of the Quran. I don't to debate you.
So are you
I don't.
debating the Arabic of the Quran or the English of the Quran?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Do you know Arabic of the Quran?
I don't.
Then
I don't
how
need
can I
to.
debate
I don't need to. Okay, by your
I mean,
own
look at
standard,
this.
Mansoor, by your own standard, you debate Christians every week
On what?
on the Bible. The Bible is written in the Hebrew
But I
and
don't
Greek.
debate-
Do you know Greek?
That's it.
I don't
Shame.
Do you
debate.
know Hebrew?
Listen,
Shame on you, my friend.
I'm
You
responding
debate
to
on
you.
the Trinity.
Listen, I'm debating.
You debate on the divinity of Christ.
Do you want
Yes.
me to?
You are
tell
on
you the
camera
response?
for years.
Yes.
Do you know Greek?
Do you want me to answer?
This is your standard. I'm using your standard.
Good.
Not my standard.
Allow me to answer.
Your standard. Do you know
Shut
Greek?
up for a minute. He'll answer, man.
Thank
You
you.
will answer.
Right.
Do you know Greek?
Listen, I am
No,
answering.
because Muslims don't
Let him
understand.
answer. Let him answer.
Thank you.
Let's see if he
So,
understands.
when
No heckling.
Come in the
if I point to something in a Greek gospel and I say, oh, look in the Greek, it says this and it says that, if I didn't know Greek, I would not have the authority to debate that in that manner because I will be less equipped. In a Hebrew Bible, in the Hebrew text, if I said it says in the Hebrew this, it meant to be that, and I really discuss this in that detail while not knowing the language, I will be less equipped. So I cannot debate a Hebrew Bible in its original language, neither can I debate a Greek gospel in the Greek language. But when it comes to the concepts that you have and the teaching that you have in your translation that you accept, I can debate that easily.
Sure.
But
You're
when it's
debunking your own standards.
I have not
Exactly.
finished.
Yeah.
I have
Your
not
own
finished.
standard, you
I'm not
debunked
finished. You don't even-
it by yourself.
So
I
when
need to know Arabic
when
to debate you on the Wash
So
Quran.
when I ask you to debate on the Arabic of the Quran,
Hiding behind Arabic.
logic dictates
behind the
that you
Arabic,
should know the Arabic if you're going to debate it.
Okay, Mansoor, and logic dictates that you should know Greek and Hebrew. That's your own standard.
Don't you get it?
Standard. I'm
Don't
using
you
your
get
standard.
it? I am not debating the Greek Gospels or the Hebrew,
What was the Bible written in?
Oh my God.
but I am not debating
What was
that.
it written
They don't
in?
even get it. That's
What
how
was it
dumb
written
you are,
in?
You tell me.
Hiding behind Arabic.
I am not debating the Greek or the Hebrew.
Do you know? The Bible, the New Testament was written in Greek. The Quran was written in Arabic. Your standard says you need to know the language to debate it. I need to know Arabic to debate the Quran.
The silliness is this.
I need to know Greek to debate the Bible. That's your standard.
Lizzie, were you shown that the Moroccan Quran writing has a specific script on the issues of Fa? Were you shown that? No, I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question.
He's scared. He's scared.
I'm asking you a question.
He's scared.
You want Hatun on this? So shall I bring her here and you can
Bring
talk
her
about
here.
it now?
Bring her
Great.
here.
Let me just go and find her.
Go and bring her.
Do you want to give him some medicine?
George is here.
You have the
That was quick.
paracetamol and the Panadol.
To debate you.
All right, move back, everyone. Let me.
No, but you don't have the Wash Quran with you.
We have the copy.
Unfortunately, she didn't bring the Wash Quran because you didn't want to debate.
Exactly.
We were there last week.
To save you from a huge embarrassment like weeks and weeks that happens here,
Are you talking about yourself?
I responded
made the most
on your claim about Sadafatin and Sadaqatin. But you haven't got it yet, so go into SC Dawa website, YouTube channel. I'm not sure that you've uploaded it. SC Dawa and Seashell Quran. So I have responded and
did you respond?
save you from your embarrassment.
So let's
So you
just
responded.
summarize.
Wait.
Brother,
He
just-
responded in a Muslim site. Well,
It's a YouTube site.
Let me just understand that.
Whenever I want to
Let me just
make some
understand
comments
that.
on your website, you don't put the comments up.
No, don't lie.
According to who?
According
to who?
We do not delete
According to
any
who?
comments. Don't lie.
You're lying again.
Listen.
You're on camera again. You're lying.
Let me just respond. So am I right to understand?
I have done this before.
2 weeks ago,
It is not been published on your site.
So let me just make it clear. The CCI does not delete any comments. Don't lie on us.
Put up the comments.
They all go up
They're
there.
all there.
If you put it there, it goes up there.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
Only things don't go if you've got the links. They go to the spam and then they get deleted. If you put the link,
Right.
otherwise,
So how am I going to show you that the link?
went up there.
Copy and paste, brother.
Let me just
Easy.
respond. Let me
We're
just
living in the
say
21st
something.
century.
How am I
I
going to
came
put
here
a comment
last week.
without the links? Because
Let
this
me
is
No,
where you're going to
copy and paste your response. Copy and paste it on our page.
Don't you realize the whole response is a YouTube video in a link in SC Dawa? So if I were to put this up, you're going to delete it because
you
of
have-
your
Say-
so-called.
Do you have it on
Let's
writing? Do
just
you have it
say-
on
What do you mean
writing?
writing?
Do you have
It's
your
a whole
writing?
20-minute video.
Okay, have
Don't
it
you
on
get
writing
it?
and put it on our page.
Hold
Listen.
on, let me just clarify something. So, 2 weeks ago, we came to you. Where is the soccer film, guys? What was his name?
He's there.
No, other soccer film guy.
No, he's there. It was him. And
Other
JC.
real
JC
soccer
was
film-
it.
Yeah, real soccer film guy. Came to you and then told you.
Are you really that desperate? Cameraman here.
We are going for dinner now.
There's a word called integrity. Integrity. Learn the meaning and then we talk.
And then we were hunting for you, and you ran away. Officially, you ran away, and then you commented on the character of Muhammad as he doesn't have integrity, all those kind of things, because we don't have integrity, and then you walked away.
Excuse me, you're Smith tackling team.
Alright, that one team. Sayonara.
From that, now
I'm listening.
you went home, searched.
Oh, did I?
And then notice, yes, there are different Qurans. When Mansur made a claim, not even dot a change in the Quran.
You debating that with me right now, yeah?
When he saw, don't let us sound, what was that, 14?
Vowels.
We produced you lots of evidence, and then you decided to go home, put a video up, and then hope Hatun will see. She doesn't even have time to brush her hair, and you expect her to go and then watch YouTube clips? That's very bad.
Okay, you
That's
finished?
very bad. No, I haven't finished yet.
Okay, tell me when you finished.
I haven't finished yet. I will be bringing 4 Bosch class next week here. If you want to talk about it, I am happy to discuss. I've got nothing else to say to you while I don't have my Quran in my possession. So, as I am at Speaker's Corner every Sunday, I'll be here, and then remember the claim you made. All the half Qurans in the world, dot by dot, letter by letter, sound by sound, walls by walls, they are exactly the same. And it is amazing, I can see you went home and then checked out what is the Salafatin, and then you notice.
Salabatin.
Sadakatin and Sadafatin.
Sadakatin
Oh, he has to teach you now what it is.
Sadakatin is the barakavan, sadakavan you
You're
give
a
the
fault
sadaka.
finder.
Sadafatin is the one of the wash Qurans. Since I've got 4 wash Qurans, both in the same country, yet they are different dots, vowels. What is other two things? Letters and all other things. So, if you want to talk about it, I'll be here next week,
Okay,
Mansur.
now
I'll
listen to
talk
the response.
you.
Listen to the response.
Okay, go on, respond.
The lies that you constantly spew out is this. While you were discussing on the ladder, I wasn't there to listen to what you're discussing. I have my own job to do here. I don't have to listen to your screeching every single week, right? So
I didn't tell you to do that.
I did not interrupt what I'm saying.
I did not tell you to do that.
Right. So the subject matter you want to discuss is, wash Quran. You bring some Arab guy and he tells you, no, it's not Sadaqatin, it's Sadaqatin. You correct him. You correct an Arab person who tells you it's not, and you say, no, that's not the case. I don't know Arabic, but you're wrong, you're Arab. So what happened? I said, okay, fine. You know what? Let me really see what he's really talking about. Because we debunked her. Totally destroyed her claim.
debate this next week.
You are interrupting me. Totally destroyed their claim on the Hafs Quran differences by making a video called Hafs on the issue. You can see it already. Addressing every single point that you made, but you didn't even bother listening to the response, seeing the response. Every single point. refuting, debunking, destroying, and annihilating your claims. Not only that, the so-called witnesses and Arabic experts that you brought I showed your expert Arabs don't even know how to read the Arabics they're reading and making so many mistakes.
يسألون عن أنبائكم ولو كانوا فيكم ما قتلوا إلا قليلا. When it comes to writing and reading, especially in the Quran, they cut some letters, and they represent it with something else.
So, you still have not learned that your claims have been debunked. Secondly, on the wash, I was trying to save your face from this embarrassment that you will have by not letting you have directly in presence debating you. Why? Because sometimes I do feel people really think you are such a silly individual, and I say they shouldn't go to that level. I know that you are a person of not much of a knowledge, you can always learn, but to expose you of your ignorance of an Arabic script in front of the whole world, it will be many ways more embarrassing than exposing you with a video called Seashell, you've been seashelled, which will be much less embarrassing for you. At least then you will contemplate on your home and brush your hair and say, at least I know, actually I should have done some research. Because in the Moroccan Maghribi script, there is a way of writing the fa and way of writing the qaf. These two letters are written in a certain way in the Moroccan Maghribi script. Wait, let's not debate, it's already there, my friend.
No, let's debate next week.
If you watch the video, I can guarantee that you would not come to debate in this, God willing. So, God willing, inshallah.
Okay, can we debate next week?
If you really want to be that less of a thick skin, like I want to be embarrassed more in front of the whole world, I want to be really shown to the public that I don't even know the basic knowledge of the difference of the script between fa and qaf. You are more than welcome. But I suggest before you arrange a time to debate, watch this video and then come back and say, okay, at least I've learned today that the Moroccan script, the fa is written with a dot underneath or sometimes with no dot, and qaf is written with only dot above.
Okay.
Throughout the script.
Let me respond.
But she doesn't know.
Thank you very much.
That's why I don't debate these people.
Thank you very much for all the compliments you've given to me.
They're not compliments.
Which shows you are that long.
Yes.
I'm not gonna deal with that.
Yes.
But anyway, everyone can be child in their life. I can see you have not lived your childhood.
Yes, yes.
That's what you are doing.
I'm probably older than you, by the way.
If
So have some respect.
Quran has the Moroccan
How old is she?
Maghrib,
How old is she? How old are you?
if
Wait a second, how old is she?
Quran,
I don't want to tell you.
No, I don't want to tell you, but I think I'm older than her, definitely.
But don't assume it.
So have some respect.
if Moroccan wash Qurans are, if more wash Qurans are having the different script, can you just tell us why did you shame yourself while telling all the world?
The half reading anywhere in the world today, anywhere you go. This reading we know it's been preserved even to the dot, to the letter, to the vowel, to the sound. So what I will ask Hatun to do instead and challenge her, and this is in the paper, to provide 3 examples of differences between the half readings anywhere in the world.
I'm not lying.
You do lie, and
No,
you've just lied
I
in
am
front.
not lying.
I never
You
said
made
bring 3
them-
examples of dots,
You
vowels.
gave-
I said. It's in the video.
Don't play that game.
You know what?
I'm
It's all in the video.
And you gave us
It's
the
in the
paper
video.
as well.
I have got 4 wash Qurans, as I had 7 different half Qurans,
Not one of them you can read in Arabic.
which debunks the claim.
Have you ever listened to our response?
Even the half
Did you see
Qurans,
my response?
Dot by dot.
1 second.
So
Did you see the
I'm
response?
speaking.
Did you see the
I
response?
am speaking.
Did you see the response?
Shame on you.
Did you see the response?
Shame
sure.
on you.
Sorry?
I'm speaking, and you are not.
Did you
allowing-
see the response?
She
responded to that. She responded to your claim.
You by yourself.
Did you see the response that I
destroy the
made
Quran?
on the house?
Are you
Debunking you.
Are you that bothered?
Excuse me.
That
Hatun,
you destroyed
did
the
you
claims about
bother to check
yourself?
the response?
No, you
can
didn't.
Which humiliated
I came
you.
to
How can we
Speaker's
check the
Corner.
response,
I
but when you
come to
told us
Speaker's
now, you put it
Corner.
up? How do we know that you put it up?
I said on the house. Did you see the
I told
response?
you. I told you.
Did you see leave my response in halves.
No, I didn't. Did
So
you
what's the point
ever
of
tell me
discussing
you
with
made a response, Mansour?
What's the point of discussing with you?
When did you tell us you made a response?
Did you ever tell me?
Are you a celebrity that we can get your pop feed?
Are you a celebrity?
I am not someone.
No, are you? I am not. Are you?
You're acting
No,
like
I am not. Are you?
Go to YouTube.
So if you're not, go and have a chat.
What Mansour up to? I've got life. I don't follow them.
Life of telling lies. A life full of telling lies, isn't it?
For you to see. Here's the bottom line. Claim was.
Okay.
All the Quran says
Look,
about
look.
dot by dot, letter by letter, sound by sound, vowel by vowel, exactly the same.
Read this. Read this. You read it. You read it now. No, you read it now.
What you say?
We are debating
when
now. I have to have wash Quran. Here's the wash. I have it here. I've got it here.
I don't have it.
We don't
Here.
I don't have it.
Here
so
is wash.
I don't have it.
Can you debate next week?
Mansour, are you getting confused? I'm
Excuse
not your
me.
child to
This
listen
is
to.
wash.
I told
Can you read it?
I told
Can you read it? Maybe you can read it.
I told
Oh, can you Soko read it?
I don't have it.
Yeah, go and read it.
It doesn't mean if I read Arabic or not.
Go and read it. This is wash.
It has nothing to do. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I read Arabic or not.
The video
Bottom line
that all needs to watch is called Seashells. Debunking differences in Wash Quran.
They are all
SCDAO,
different.
right?
Mansour.
Seashells.
Check it out.
Debunking
I
differences.
come to speak
You have been
now.
seashell
You-
in that video.
You
debate next week.
scared that much.
Mansour.
You scared that much.
Watch it, watch it.
Mansour, do you want to debate next week on this?
No,
You debate next week. We will bring the wash Quran. and let's
I
debate
want
next
you
week.
to listen to this and then come up with a
Why
response.
are you so
Next week.
afraid of coming, having
Can you debate next week?
Any week.
Why?
Hang on. I want a response to this.
I brought them 2 weeks ago. He didn't
And
want
you're going to
them.
read it, right?
And then we're going to bring
You're
them
gonna
next
read
week.
it.
Engage with you.
You have to read it.
They
One
came-
condition.
they came-
If you bring
No.
Qurans, you have to read it to
The
establish your
moment
case.
you come to Speaker's Corner and talk about my God, if you do not know Hebrew, don't come to Speaker's Corner. It's the same argument.
That's not the same argument.
That's his standard. No, that's his standard. We're using his standard against him. We don't have to. We don't have to, you see.
If you're going to talk about the Quran, you read it to establish your case.
We don't have to know Arabic or Hebrew. We got English. We don't have to know. But he's saying we have to. He's the one saying so debunk him.
Sound by sound.
So you have to know Hebrew as well to read the Bible.
You know, that didn't exist in the time of Muhammad.
Using your brain.
And then you give up that
What you
Quran.
Decepticons
Now
don't
you
realize is
Quran.
this.
And you know,
The
how is the
refutation.
difference?
Yeah, exactly.
And
Refutation is already there, and you have not even seen it. How strange.
And Muhammad.
How strange.
Congratulations.
How strange that you have not even seen the refutation, refuting you in black and white, and you still haven't seen it.
I'm done with
Are you
him.
lying about it, or you've seen it?
I'm done with him. I have done with him.
Next week,
Hang on.
we'll bring the wash Qurans.
And you're gonna read it.
Are you gonna debate?
You're going to read it.
Are you gonna debate? Yes or no?
I will only debate if you read it.
Oh, that's a runaway. That's a runaway. That's a runaway.
You read to establish
Yeah, exactly.
whether there is differences. If you don't read, the debate is over.
That's double standard. Double standards. Labeled one standard.
Look up the dictionary.
Double standard.
Look, double standard in the dictionary.
All right.
So, if you are going to establish your claim that there are differences in the Wash Quran, you should read and establish that. Are you going to do that?
There are differences in
If
the
you
Quran.
don't, then go and learn Arabic and then come back.
Dot by dot, sound by sound, letter by letter, they're supposed to be the same.
Wait.
But they are not.
Mansour, your claim is every Quran is the same dot by
Every
dot.
which Quran?
Have some wash.
When did I say wash? I've been asking for how long? 3 examples of differences between the washed Qurans out of your 26, so there is one Quran you have at home. 3 examples of difference between the washed Quran and the half Quran. Have you heard any? Those of you on the paper, have you ticked those? Have you provided one example yet?
We'll bring it next week. Don't
No,
worry.
hang on. This is what I'm
let me
saying.
make my claim.
You have selective hearing
Wait.
and selective vision.
No, this is what the paper says. Everywhere in the world, the dots, the dots.
Listen.
You should be able to say
You know
that.
what? This guy
You
is
cannot say that.
I don't lie,
You are
Hatun.
receiving all those
You don't lie.
messages.
You lie.
Are you good?
And it's on camera
Are
that
you
lie.
good? You don't lie. Are you good?
Oh, so
that
you
don't
lie. So you lie.
I am a human being,
So you lie.
and I am exposed to
So
that.
you lie.
But God doesn't lie.
Do you
So I
lie?
submit to
Do you
God.
lie to convey
Allah
your
lies.
message?
No, Allah lies.
Do you lie to
Allah
convey your
lies.
message?
Allah lies. Allah lies. Allah lies. And he produces liars.
Yes. And then we saw Islamic Dawah.
Allah lies and produces liars. So we can debate. We can debate next week.
In any way that we can debate
next week.
like yourself.
Let's debate what
No integrity.
Is that because you don't know Hebrew, you don't understand?
I would not debate the Hebrew Bible because I don't know Hebrew, correct?
Yes,
I would
but
not
you
debate
can't
the Hebrew
be
Bible because I don't know Hebrew.
No, their Bible.
You, in an
They
idiotic
got
way,
to
want to
attack
debate the
Christian
Quran.
But the
faith.
Quran is translated
Why
into English.
You don't know
The Quran is translated into English. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you debating the English Quran
I
or
am
Arabic Quran?
brainwashed. It's not only I am
Quran too.
brainwashed. My heart is
Yeah, I said
thanks
Arabic.
to the blood of
Do you know
Lord
Arabic?
Jesus Christ.
I don't need to.
Thanks to the blood of
need
Lord
to.
Jesus.
Okay.
He washed
Let's
my
debate
blood,
next week.
my brain.
Daniel,
He washed my heart.
when
he
you-
washed my soul.
Amen.
With
When
his
you
blood.
read-
All those things
Jesus
come to me
washed
as a
us.
compliment.
You need them. You need them. All Muslims need Jesus Christ.
He loved me enough.
Jesus is Lord.
He loved me enough to wash my heart. He loved me enough to wash my soul. What Muhammad did for you? Nothing. What Allah did for you? Nothing. And you
Allah
are
saved us from individuals like
slave
them.
to Allah.
Are you going to shut up when somebody's talking? Are you going to keep on talking like a devil?
away, so
Are you a
don't
devil? Have you not got nothing?
You don't want to debate if we don't
Be
read
quiet
Arabic.
and let somebody else talk.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
If you really think you're a celebrity,
What's wrong with you?
you know
Have
what?
some respect.
You know,
We can't respect
put yourself
you.
in garment of knowledge.
I never said I
And
was.
then you can say, yeah, I know Arabic. I studied
Okay,
the Quran.
if you don't want to debate next week about the wash Quran,
What
we're
I'm
done.
saying is, save yourself from the embarrassment. Go and watch the video. Go and watch the video.
Do you agree
and go
to debate?
an Arabic expert.
Do you agree to
say,
debate?
Now, how are we going to save us from this?
Do we
embarrassment?
agree to debate?
That they brought.
Yeah, bring your Arabic expert to help you to save you from this embarrassment.